In the last video we finished building both the axles, so now we're going to stage 9, and that's installing the drive motor. There's only a few steps on this one, so it should be a quick build. This is the motor. See if I can get that one. It's a 12 volt DC 235 RPM motor. It's got a reduction unit on it as well, or a couple. Looks nice. It's pretty sturdy too. It's got some weight to it. Let's get out the trusty scales. See if we can get a reading. And the motor and unit is half a kilo, 505.8 grams if you want to be exact. So we're going to put that onto the drive axle, the front axle, and for that we need part B9, which is going on a coupler. To join the two, the out drive of the motor to the input of the axle. It's a fixed unit, there's no flex in there, so it's going to have to be a solid placement. Okay, this is nice to avoid slipping. In the output of the drive case, there's a little hole where we can line up the grub screw that goes through there. Normally they've just got a flattened side, which sometimes can slip, but this one is a hole in there. Same with the other side, so that's going to be a very tight fit. I mean, not tight as in bad, but it's not going to be wobbling around, or it's not going to slip even. Some people might say to use some thread lock on there, but on the places where I don't need to use it, I'm not a huge fan of using it. So I'll put this quickly on. This is stage 9. I've had a little bit of a cough the last few weeks, and I noticed in my last video that I had to cough a lot. I'm sorry, but it's a little bit of something that's not gone away since my last flu. Well, that was a real quick and painless building of fitting the motor. This will probably be a very short video just to keep the series going. So we've got that. That was stage 9. Stage 10. We have to do something now with this big boy. The underplate. Aluminium. This isn't that heavy, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good way of this because it's not going to fit properly onto my scales, I don't think. Just gently balance it on there, see if I can get something. It's about 300 grams. And we need to fit the rear steering axle And that's a simple job too. I had another bonus, by the way, with parts. This is the bag of the grub screws for the motor we just fitted. It says 2 pieces, but I got 3. And I don't know if LESU maybe do that deliberately, so you've got a couple of spares. If you drop one, lose one, whatever. I need 4 M3 by 8mm countersunk screws. So this is stage 10 then. I need to make sure that I got this all the right way. This notch here has to face downwards, and the servo mount, or the axle mounts, I need to have the servo steering at the back, this part, and then the aluminium plate gets screwed onto here with these 4, in these 4 holes. I need to put the 4 countersunk screws. Let's get those, one of them lined up, which will keep it a bit in place. Okay. I could have used thread lock on these as well, but it's not in the manual from LESU, and to be honest, I don't think these are going to have much stress put on them. I have to say, all the holes line up very well, and the threads are very good too. For this sort of screws, I never use electric powered screws, just so I can get a feel of what's going on. Just so I know how much torque I've given something or not given something. Okay, now I know why the rubber stop, why I put the rubber stops on there. Otherwise we're going to get metal against metal. They're just here. Let's see if I can get that so you can see. And now it's got a little bit of movement, but no metal on metal noise. So that's nice, like that. The next part is stage 11.